The warrants were made in connection to investigation, quote, allegations of criminal acts last May in an Arizona shopping mall. The YouTube star was reportedly not present in the home when the search happened. The LA Times reporting that multiple weapons were found and taken from the property. The FBI has confirmed that no arrests were made.
All right, bro, I'll take you in too.
Yo.
All right? You have to
Can you do this? Yo, no, this.
Yo, chill,
Yo,
dude.
this, dude.
Put the camera down.
Bro.
Logan Paul is no longer just fighting YouTube drama, he's facing something much darker. This time it's not internet beef, not Twitter threads. It's the FBI.
You told me I couldn't say anything because Eddie was being investigated by the FBI and that was confidential information. It's all over the internet. I've been let on for a year, bro. I've also asked you to audit the contract for the game and see where the money went so many times, and that never happened either. Do you see how this looks?
I see how it looks.
What did you do?
Tried to help to get the project done. That's all I did.
The same Logan Paul who once ruled the internet, who could turn anything he touched into pure gold, is now watching that empire buckle under the weight of his own choices. And here's the harsh truth, this wasn't some freak accident. Logan Paul lit the fuse on his own downfall. At the height of his fame, Logan was untouchable. He had millions pouring in from YouTube, a chart-topping podcast, blockbuster boxing matches, and merch selling out faster than drops of Supreme.
You're so confident in your boy, I got a bet for you. I bet Dylan, but he's a broke bitch. I got $1 million that says I beat your boy on October 14th.
He was a money-printing machine, boasting a fortune of nearly $45 million. Everything he touched turned to gold. But instead of slowing down, instead of protecting what he had built, Logan jumped headfirst into the next gold rush cryptocurrency. And that's where the cracks started showing.
I am so excited about this project. It's so fun. It provides a yield with a token, can earn you money. And as a person who understands, I think, the NFT space enough to know what works, what people want, and what they're looking for, I think my game is gonna make some waves. So it actually is. Stay on the lookout for.
Logan saw crypto as his new playground, a place where one tweet could mean millions. But instead of partnering with legitimate projects, he went for the quick hit hyping up coins with no value, no utility, and no future. It started off as a joke, meme coins, silly names, but a pattern started to emerge. Logan would hype up a coin like it was the next Bitcoin. Prices would skyrocket, fans would jump in, dreaming of overnight riches.
What up, Ding Doing Telegram? It's me, Logan Paul. Now I know what you're thinking. Logan, what the are you doing here? I'm doing the same thing as you. Holding my doink. That's what I'm doing. This is a shit coin I believe in.
And then within weeks, those coins would crash hard, leaving investors with pennies. Dink Doink hyped as the best meme coin ever, crashed by 99%. Safe Moon pushed as the next moonshot, called a Ponzi scheme after the bubble burst. Elongate the token that spiked 6,000% after Logan claimed it made him rich. Only later did sleuths uncover that a wallet tied to Logan had bought in before the hype and sold right after, pocketing a cool $120K.
The popular social media personality Logan Paul is facing fresh questions over his cryptocurrency dealings, with ongoing concerns he may have profited by misleading fans. He has promoted cryptocurrencies to millions of followers online and appears to have caused prices in these investments to spike. And that's led to suggestions that he could have profited from sales of any tokens that he had held.
It was a rinse and repeat cycle. Logan hyped, fans bought, coins tanked, and Logan walked away claiming he was just promoting projects. But that was just the warm-up act. Then came cryptozoo Logan's so-called billion-dollar game. The pitch sounded revolutionary. Buy NFT eggs, hatch strange hybrid creatures, trade them and profit. Logan promised it would be fun, easy to play, and insanely profitable. Fans believed him.
You guys just say fuck it.
The honest answer? When we both hit that B.
I'm out this bitch when I hit that B.
I'm out.
And you're gonna see it unhinged, unfiltered.
Yo, I can't wait, Jay.
They didn't just buy eggs, they bought into the dream. Some spent hundreds, others spent their life savings. But the dream never came. The eggs never hatched. The game never worked. No profits, no payouts, just empty wallets. Millions of dollars vanished. And Logan, he stayed silent. No refunds, no apology, no accountability. But then CoffeeZilla entered the chat and he wasn't playing around.
And it wasn't just the NFTs they bought either. The Zoo token also skyrocketed in value, reaching a $2 billion market cap.
For months, CoffeeZilla hunted for the truth. He spoke to victims who lost tens of thousands. He dug through blockchain data. He found the developers. And when he finally dropped his series on cryptozoo, it was a nuclear bomb. CoffeeZilla exposed everything, the shady developers, the missing millions, the alleged manipulation. He showed how Logan's own team included a lead dev who held the code hostage for unpaid wages.
How much did you guys make from cryptozoo?
I lost around $50,000 in cryptozoo.
I lost $40,000.
And I lost around 15,000 US dollars.
I lost $25,000.
A supposed crypto expert accused of faking credentials, and a partner accused of siphoning $6 million straight from the project. The videos went viral, millions of views. Logan Paul's reputation destroyed. The internet turned on him overnight. He was branded a scammer, a fraud. Reddit threads tore him apart. YouTubers roasted him. Fans who once defended him were done. And Logan's first response made it worse. He lashed out. He called CoffeeZilla a liar. He played the victim.
I'm personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million right now for players who want to get out. And then step 3, obviously finish and deliver the game as outlined in the white paper by completing the egg bridge from ETH to BSC.
But CoffeeZilla's evidence was bulletproof, and Logan's video backfired so badly he had to delete it and post a public apology. But the damage was done, and CoffeeZilla didn't stop there. He filed complaints with the FBI and SEC. He handed over evidence of possible securities fraud, pump and dump schemes, and even money laundering. Suddenly, Logan Paul wasn't just facing internet backlash, he was facing federal investigations. Logan insists the FBI's case is dormant, but that's not how the feds work. They don't give updates to the people they're investigating, which means Logan could be standing on a trapdoor and not even know it.
It's because Paul's lawyers looked at all of the arguments and the case law and everything else and realized, oh crap, this is about to lose hard and very publicly, and that this would all result in a massive Streisand effect. It's hard to tell from this vantage point, but I will say, having read the arguments on both sides, it did look to me like CoffeeZilla was likely to win that argument. And that's where we find out what evidence Logan Paul is so afraid of. Specifically, we start seeing an open reference to some criminal investigations of Logan Paul specifically, and we see that CoffeeZilla was in fact.
Yet, despite everything, Logan keeps showing up in boxing rings, on podcasts, smiling on YouTube. He looks calm, he looks untouchable. But the shadow of cryptozoo never goes away, and now Logan is fighting back legally. He's suing CoffeeZilla for defamation, dragging victims into depositions that cost them thousands just to attend. His lawyers rejected Zoom testimony, insisting they fly across the world for in-person questioning, a move many say is designed to intimidate, to break them financially, to grind them down. And this is where Logan Paul's story turns darker. Because this isn't just about coins, NFTs, or one failed project, it's about power, fame, influence, and what happens when someone uses all three to protect themselves instead of doing the right thing. Logan Paul's rise was nothing short of legendary, a blueprint for how to turn controversy into cash, mistakes into momentum, and fame into a full-blown empire. He had it all. Millions in the bank, one of the biggest podcasts on the planet, viral boxing matches, and a brand so powerful it seemed untouchable. But his downfall? That's where the real story begins. Because Logan's fall isn't just about a failed crypto game or angry fans, it's a cautionary tale. A reminder that in the social media age, your empire can collapse faster than it was built. One bad decision, one shady project, one attempt to cover it all up, and the internet will turn you from hero to villain overnight. cryptozoo wasn't just a flop. It was a mirror reflecting the darkest version of Logan Paul. The version that saw fans not as a community, but as a cash register. The version willing to gamble everything, trust, reputation, legacy, just to squeeze out one more payday. And now the walls are closing in. The FBI is still circling, lawsuits keep stacking up, CoffeeZilla refuses to back down, refusing to let the story fade. All it might take is one more leak, one more piece of damning evidence, one more witness willing to talk. And Logan Paul's carefully rebuilt empire could collapse completely this time, for good. So what do you think? Is Logan Paul really the victim he claims to be, just another celebrity who got screwed by shady partners? Or is he the mastermind pulling the strings, orchestrating one of the most notorious scams in internet history? Because until the truth comes out, Logan's name carries a permanent stain, and for millions that stain is spelled with one word: scammer.